It's a beautiful day in Ivycot, which is good news for all you gardeners out there. And don't forget there's still time to enter this year's Village Vegetable competition. It promises to be a real turnip for the books. For your application, contact the Ivycot Committee.
Well, not long now, my little cherubs, and you'll be the talk of the town. Look, it's getting late. You rest your weary heads, and I'll see you in the morning. Christ, you gave me a fright. It's a bit late, isn't it, for you to start collecting pots? I was just closing up. We could pop into the office if you fancy it. I might be able to muster us up a nice cup of Hayley.
Oh no, not another mole again.
Yeah, afraid so, poor little fella.
Oh, I suppose I should go and get a shoebox.
Right. I'd make that a carrier bag if I were you.
Oh,
Oh, thank you for coming at such short notice. I see you brought your own equipment. Oh, there was really no need to bother. Graham has plenty of tools in his garden shed.
No, don't worry about it. I prefer to use my own.
Okay. Come in. Graham's just through by the greenhouse. Follow me.
Graham! Mr. Verdi's here.
Gino, oh, nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's over here. I hope you're not too squeamish. There's rather a lot of blood.
Not at all.
I see you're all kitted up. I'll get out of your hair. Oh, a little bird tells me you've entered the veg growing contest again this year.
Yeah, why not?
Well, as a fellow competitor, I can only wish you the best of luck.
And you?
I don't like blowing my own trumpet, but I really think we stand a crack at first this year. I've got a real monster growing in there.
Really? Well, I wouldn't mind having a look.
Oh, no. We wouldn't want to risk a sabotage, would we? No, I'm keeping her under wraps until competition day. Well, don't know about you, but I'm parched. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. I'll be just inside if you want me. And be gentle with her. It's her first time.
Monster. Non ti dà un cazzo di possibilità con me, Vecio.
Does look nasty.
Do something! Got a fucking ambulance!
Language, ladies present.
Oh, don't give a shit! Just the something, bastard!
Just calm down. Calm down. Hmm? Good evening, Constable Collins.
Good evening, Mr. Briar. May I come in?
Of course, hon. Yeah, come on in. We're just in the middle of dinner.
Oh, hello, James. To what do we have the pleasure?
Well, I'm afraid I come under some rather distressing circumstances.
We're not in any trouble, are we?
Of course not. I just wanted to ask you a few questions. I believe a Mr. Gino Verdi paid you a visit a few days ago.
Yeah, that's right, he did, yeah. Jolly nice fellow he is too.
Well, the thing is, we've been trying to contact him, and he seems to have disappeared. Judging by his logbook, the last appointment he made was to your home. You two were the last to have seen him.
How curious. He did receive a phone call while he was here. He seemed quite flustered afterwards.
What exactly did he say?
I didn't catch much. I mean, most of it was in Italian, so I only caught the odd word. But he left quite abruptly, and he seemed most out of sorts. Sorry, I don't think I can help any further.
Oh, no, Mr. Briar. You've been most helpful. If you do hear from him again, please don't hesitate to give me a call. In the meantime, I won't disturb you any longer. I'll let you get back to your dinner.
It's always a pleasure to see you, James.
I'll let myself out. Good evening.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Right, ladies. I think it's time to get down to business. Well, it seems that everything is arranged for tomorrow. Jilly, you're looking after the cake stall. The face painters are coming at 10, and our vegetable competition, as is traditional, will be held at noon. Now, things will be a little different this year due to the terrible tragedies that our community has suffered. But that's not to say it won't be a stupendous event. In fact, I think it's more important than ever that we really put on a good show. After all, our village needs it.
Oh my, Kate, your travels sound absolutely wonderful.
So I think it's ever so important to see the world and absorb as much as you can. I mean, after all, who wants to be stuck with the same view all their life? And dining on the same meals day after day. I mean, British cuisine really is very bland. I mean, there's more to life than cucumber sandwiches.
But there certainly is something to be said for the British climate, for growing. The delicate treasures that my garden yields would certainly not withstand the heat of foreign climes.
Oh, yes, I must agree. I mean, I haven't grown anything to the calibre of what's sprouting in my greenhouse since I moved to Ivycot.
Looks like you've got competition after all, Iris.
Having a spot of engine trouble, I see.
I don't know what's wrong.
I can have a look under the bonnet if you like.
If you're sure it's not too much trouble, I'll call a mechanic.
No point in bothering one of those grease monkeys. You've got a silverback right here. You pop inside. I shan't be long.
Kate, back so soon?
Oh, I've just had some car trouble. Your husband said he'll take a look at it for me.
Oh, Graham's such a good Samaritan. He's always keeping himself busy. I've just put the kettle on. Would you like some tea?
Oh, no, I don't think I'll be here too long. Sounds like he knows what he's doing.
Oh, but I've used one of my special tea bags.
Oh, yeah, okay, I suppose.
I think I'll put the radio on. Oh, you're in for a treat. My favourite programme's just about to come on.
To the manor beans.
Christ, he is looking a bit under the weather, isn't he? What would you think it could be? Well, I have heard about this bovine scratching, some worm wiggling in the neighbourhood, and some of this pigeon ulcers, and some fangatic name. Just like he might have a bit of and to top it all off, it's a nasty case of wet fowls and starting to sound ridiculous. I think it's about time we got a professional in. Give veterinary doctors would you? Right you are, Lord Beans. Get out of my sight and leave you.
You'll feel quite at home here, my lovely. Plenty of green fingers in here.
And toes.
Regarding these disappearances in the village of Ivycot.
James, twice in 1 week. What a treat.
I'm sorry to disturb you so late. I just had a few questions to ask you and Mr. Briar.
Oh, Graham's fast asleep on the sofa. I have to wake him up. So, what can we do for one of Her Majesty's finest?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, actually. I've had a rather concerned phone call from Mrs. Kate Meadows' husband. She didn't come home this evening. After talking with her friends, am I right in thinking that she was at your home this afternoon?
Yes, she was. Oh, she is on the committee.
Is that Mrs. Meadows' vehicle?
Well, I've got good news and bad news. You can call off the search, Kate is indeed here. But she's not been very well. Between you and me, she's been upstairs in the bathroom for the last half hour. I think it was the bruschetta.
Can I see her, please?
Yes, of course you can. But you'll have to wait until she's decent. I mean, she won't want to meet a fine-looking man like you with makeup running all down her face, would she? But come in. I'll wait with you while she gets herself ready. I'll put the kettle on.
Oh, no, there's no need.
You're just in time, actually. Graham and I were just watching some of our holiday slides from our trip to Bognor Regis.
Please, Mrs. Briar, I really don't have time for this. Could I speak to Kate now?
Don't be so impatient, James. She'll come down when she's ready. Look, there's the B&B we stayed at. That's Graham outside. Oh, I tell you, honestly, James, they did such a good egg Benedict for breakfast. I think Graham and I must have put on at least a couple of pounds during that week. Oh, now, this is one of my favourites. There's a whole series of 3 here. Now, the first one is Tinkerbell chasing the waves out to sea. You see how she's going? And the next one is when the tide turns against her. And this one, look, the waves are chasing her back up the beach. Oh, dear. It's the only time I ever see Graham run when he's with Tinkerbell. Oh. You've let your tea go cold. Never mind, I'll get you another one.
Please, Mrs. Briar, there's really no need. Mrs. Meadows, are you in there?
You know, I told you she would be done in a minute. You know, it's very rude to go through other people's things.
I know what you've been doing. Now, where is she?
You could say she's out in the garden, pushing up daisies.
But this doesn't make any sense. What have they ever done to you?
Well, it isn't what they've done. So they've grown. Oh, it's the same every year, same competition, same winners, same second place.
All this for your marrow? This is ridiculous. These are your friends and neighbours. It's just a vegetable.
Well, officer, to us, you are just compost.
Iris Briar, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything.
There you go.
Come on, Mr. Briar. Don't do anything stupid. You're only going to make it worse for yourself. Come quietly, and no one else has to get hurt. Mr. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? I'll let you. Ah! Go!
Where are you?
Come out, wherever you are.
Are we playing hide and seek, Jackins?
Get you, ready or not. What a shame. He really was a very nice boy.
Serves him right for being such a meddling little shit.
In light of the tragic circumstances, it brings me great hope to see a community bond together under such terrible circumstances. Wherever our friends may be, they will always be in our prayers. They may be gone, but they are not forgotten. And now, on to the winners of the Ivycot vegetable growing competition. And the winners are... Iris and Graham Briar. Congratulations!